What is up? How are we doing today? I hope we're doing swell. I hope you guys are doing swell. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am. We got a lot to do today. A lot to do today. Some things to discuss. We got some things I've been working on. So, yeah. How you guys doing? What's going on? How are you guys doing today? You guys having fun? Sorry, I'm eating my breakfast still. Got a little bit of a breakfast burrito here. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing swell. We out here. We doing the thing. Let's turn down this music a little bit. We can turn the music to there. Oh, you guys can still hear me. Stretching out my hands a little bit. Cosmin! How are you, brother? How is Cosmin today? It is Saturday, Snaz. It is. The daughter is having a birthday party today. So I have secluded myself to my garage, where I can paint and prime and do all the things without being bothered by a million little kids. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? We got some things to talk about, y'all. We've done some things. Nice! Pretty good entertainment, if I do say so myself. We got some things to prime. We got some things to talk about. First and foremost, I want to talk about the Snazzy approved links down below. They're not links yet. They're going to be. I gotta figure out all the link stuff and get the rest of it figured out. So underneath me, there is pictures of orcs and stuff that I've painted. Below that, it says Snazzy Demet approved. Those are sites that I recommend. Doesn't mean they're necessarily sponsoring me. They're not. One of them is Titancraft. Titancraft is awesome. It is a place where you can go to create your own mini. You can have them printed, or you can buy the STL. You can buy different packs to be able to use. Once you've bought it once, you get to keep using it on other minis. It's pretty sweet in that sense. The other one is Legendary Lootworks. Let's talk about them really quick. Legendary Lootworks is going to be a subscription box that is very lore heavy. Primarily around the Kraken and the Deep Sea. So, where did I find them? They are me. I am Legendary Lootworks. Something we are starting. It's going to be a subscription box with mini painting stuff, and it's going to have 3D printed stuff, and that sort of thing. I'm aiming for about a box every other month. I don't know the price point yet. But it's gonna be very lore heavy and that sort of thing. So something I'm working on there, a little D&D lore with the old Kraken. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you guys will find the same excitement that I have. We're going to be on Instagram. I got the Instagram set up last night. And yeah, Instagram, and then I got to get the Etsy and stuff set up to get that stuff rocking and rolling. So that is what I got going on. I've been spending a lot of time on it this week. Between that and work, I haven't had time to do anything else. I haven't been out here painting. I haven't been doing anything. Drop the link already? There's not a link yet. There's not a link yet. There's an Instagram. Should just be Legendary Loot Works. Let's see here. Yeah, it's Legendary Space Loot Space Works. How do I share this? Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I think I copied the link. Let's go to the YouTubes. Instagram's like all mobile, right? It kills me. Let's see here. There we go. Link. Is not sharing. Why? Why won't it share? That's what it should be. It's going to be at Legendary Loot Works, basically, in Instagram, however that works. I'm still trying to figure out the Instagram stuff. I'll get links and all that stuff posted up in the Discord, and I'll have them ready for next stream. So we got these two minis that we've been working on. They're going to go over here for the time being. We may get to them today, but we got some priming to do. We got a bunch of priming to do. On stuff that, well, I have 3D design stuff I found. This is something I found. I didn't design this one. This is a plasma reactor. It's pretty cool. Hey, thanks, Cosmin. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just set it up last night. I'm working on it. I'm getting it together. But it's gonna be very lore heavy, so I'm pretty excited about it. I've got a bunch of world building done on it already. And yeah, it's gonna be sweet. My dog is going crazy because there's a bunch of people in his house. And he doesn't like that. So we got the plasma reactor. We've got a sneak peek about what might be in one of the first boxes. A little display for a mini. Still working on the design, making it everything that I want it to be. There's a couple things that were a little too small for the print. So I don't need to prime this today. We've got a little generator. We got 2 of those. These are barricades for when I play war games. Little terrain pieces to make it look all nice and pretty. Another little barricade with some crates and some looks like a welder and some other bottles. Got 3 of those. We got some more boxes. Those all got to get primed and painted. We've got some armor pieces that all need to get primed. These are armor pieces for the plasma thing. The top of the plasma thing that needs to get primed. Okay. This can go to the side for now. So, one of the things that I've 3D designed is this bad boy right here, and this is the first iteration of it. It is for your minis. So say you want to take a picture of your minis. You put them on here, it gives you a nice white background. Gives you a good thing to look at. So say like I wanted to take a picture of the generator when I'm done. I'd set it right here. Gives me that nice white background to take a picture on. It is 3D printed. Pretty sweet. This was the first iteration of it. It's nice for the bigger ones. However, I made a nicer one. This one, again, 3D printed. Couple of differences. It's smaller because you don't need it that big. Rounded corners. The rounded corners are really nice on it. It's got this little lip here, so you get a little bit of shadow, but the shadow is perfect for it. So it's not like in the way of the picture. The other thing that I did is I changed the infill on this one compared to this one. This one was stripes, so you kind of see those stripes when the light hits it. This one is concentric, I think is what they call it. So it actually goes back and forth different directions. So you don't get the solid lines on that one. So we can move that. That one can go over there. Yeah. So this is already mixed up for airbrush. This primer is. So we'll be able to squirt this directly into the airbrush. We're going to shake it really well. It's a big one. Thank you for that follow, Cosmo. I appreciate it, brother. And while we do that, we're going to move this out of our way. We don't want to get airbrush stuff mixed up on that. we go. Airbrush cleaner is right there. Let's get some gloves on. Set my plate over there out of the way. Yeah, they have. They really are the best. They have a little bit of grip on the tips. They're nice. I like them. Let's start getting this painted. We're going to fill this up pretty full. We're going to start with this thing because it's sweet. What's up, Greg?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Welcome to the Messy Garage. We're streaming, so say hi to chat too.
Hello. What are you streaming?
Just me painting.
Oh, nice.
I'm painting little, like, this is a plasma generator for Warhammer. This is a little generator I made and that I 3D printed.
That's cool.
Little boxes. Look at this. Let me. Yeah, just move stuff out of the way. You can come over. It's fine. They can't. The camera won't catch you. I've got this thing. Oh, cool. And then I've got. Yeah, this is all 3D printed.
That's awesome.
So I'm priming it so I can paint it.
Okay.
But yeah, this is my techie hobby.
It's pretty cool.
So we've got over here. This is my spare PC. So I've got OBS right here where I do all my recordings.
Okay.
And so we're actually live. So there's like right now, if I click right over here, I've got Cosmin in here right now. Cosmin is awesome. He's always here. But then, like, yeah, in OBS, I've got Titancraft is a place where you can go to create your own minis and like minifigures.
Oh, okay.
Where is these guys?
Oh, nice.
These guys. You can create your own, whether it's humanoid or whatever.
Cool.
And so this is a guy that I painted from scratch.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, I've got a tremor, so it's like, you know, the fact that I can do it, I'm pretty sure anybody can do it. But I just got the airbrush, so we're.
Oh, nice. So you're testing that out?
I'm testing that out.
Heck yeah.
For primer. But it's, yeah, getting the primer done on it. So that way I can paint it and have fun with it, but.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Very cool. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it keeps me busy.
I bet.
Keeps me busy. It's my
Yeah, quite a bit different than my hobby.
yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Exactly. But
Nice.
yeah, so my little compressor. I don't know. Have you ever used an airbrush?
I haven't.
So this is a dual action. So there's some airbrushes where you just push the trigger and it goes.
Okay.
This one, you push down and then you can pull back, and then it starts to release the paint.
Oh, cool.
And so that's what most people use. But what's your hobby? They want to know.
Electronics, computer stuff, networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His setup's pretty sweet. I'm jealous of his setup. So, yeah, this is what I do out here.
Huh. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Kind of nerdy.
It is.
It's kind of really nerdy.
Warhammer, I've heard of Warhammer. What is that?
Warhammer, it's a war game similar to like it's in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, so it's a role-playing game?
It's a role-playing game,
Okay.
yeah, but you get an army. So I'll have a 2,000 point army, which is like probably 20 to 30 units.
Okay.
And then my buddy has a 20 to 30 units, and we strategically go against each other by rolling dice to see whose attack is better.
Okay.
So it's a dice game. My favorite part of the hobby is the painting.
You don't create things like this for Dungeons and Dragons, do you?
No. You can.
So there's a lot more crafting.
There's a lot more
along with
crafting
it.
in Warhammer, yeah. Warhammer is really expensive, so I play a game called One Page Rules, which is less rules, first and foremost.
Okay.
And then on top of that, it's not only is it less rules, it's less expensive because you can use whatever army you want.
Sure.
They don't have rules around what your army looks like.
Okay.
And Warhammer has their own kind of proprietary stuff that their own armies and stuff like that cost a ton of money.
Sure.
So that's why I stay away from the Warhammer stuff. And I use third-party stuff that people have made.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah. Yeah. Yep. A lot of Warhammer tournaments won't let you bring your own pieces no matter how professional they look.
Huh.
Yeah, they're kind of what I don't understand is they're kind of gatekeepy.
Huh.
If that makes sense.
It does.
So, I've never understood the gatekeeping in hobbies. Especially nerdy hobbies where you're trying to get more people.
Yeah. I would think the more people you bring, the better.
Mm-hmm. And so this is just primer that I'm putting on here, but so that way I can, make it look the way I want it to look.
Yeah.
But,
Heck yeah.
Yeah. You just chilling today?
Yeah. Well, we got another birthday party to go to after Addie's. So,
Yeah.
Lincoln Meridian.
Ooh,
So,
fun. Day full of birthday parties.
I know, it's our first double header. Never had to do one before, so it's awesome.
Yeah.
We got Christian a little gift too.
Oh,
He's
nice.
Super jealous. Like I wanted to keep it for you.
Yeah, because his birthday was this last week,
Last
too.
week, yeah.
They're 4 days apart?
Yeah, that makes it look.
Dude, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make it easy.
Yeah, no, it does not.
Well,
This thing is sucking up the paint.
does he
Actually, it doesn't. That was pretty much full. So really, airbrushing doesn't use a lot,
Okay.
which is what I'm learning.
Used to do everything by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would take a while.
Which uses a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And the airbrushing kind of dries it as it goes. So you don't get like the drips like you get with like regular
Yeah.
painting.
Used to make models back in the day when I was a kid. Paint them all.
Yep.
It's a pain in the butt.
Right?
Thought about starting to get back into it though.
You should.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some paint nights here before too long, with a couple of buddies,
Okay.
and so I'll shoot you the text.
Yeah. Please do.
You can come over and even just hang out.
I'll have to go get some models and stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's all water-based Cosmin. I don't do any oil-based stuff yet.
No base better.
Yes. It's just different. It acts different. So I really wanted to learn the art first before getting into stuff that's gonna make it more complicated.
Right? Learn the basics first.
Yeah. And water-based washes a lot easier than oil-based does.
Yes, it does.
But yeah.
Well, cool, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna head back home and get some highly free time.
Sounds good. We'll see you later, buddy.
Yeah, you have a good one.
You too. Don't fall on my mess.
Well,
As you notice, I don't show YouTube my mess.
what mess? It's perfectly clean in here.
Yep.
Totally organized.
Yep. Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is all going to be like a kids area
Okay.
over there. So they got their Lego table over there and their dollhouse. This stuff is all getting cleaned up here in the next week or so.
Make progress.
And then, yeah, a ton of progress.
Yeah, well, it's good.
So you can actually walk in here now. All right, buddy. We'll see you later. Cleaning the equipment of solvent-based paint is a pain. Yeah. That's kind of what I've heard. That's kind of what I've heard. Sorry about that. I did not know my wife was going to throw people in here. I don't think she knew people were going to come in here. Get the bottom a good coat just so it has it. There we go, we got that thing painted. I think sweet. Let's get these box primed. These boxes are gonna go quick. Dude, airbrushing is so much faster. The prime stuff. Oh, we're out of paint. No, we're not. What machine do I have? I have just a little compressor off Facebook Marketplace. It's a GS compressor, no tank. And then I've got the Black Widow from Spectrum. It's a Harbor Freight airbrush, but it's the nicer Harbor Freight airbrush. If that makes sense. Oh, I bet. I bet. Yeah, I think the brush or the airbrush cost me like $80, so not too bad. Sometimes paint small wooden boxes, yeah. Yeah, pulling out the big gun is... It's so much to clean, right? That's my biggest thing. Almost done with boxes. Guys, that would take so much longer with a brush. One more box. Okay. Boxes are done.
playoff glory, Michelob Ultra gets you game ready for an NBA showdown. Stay ready for all the action and stock your fridge with Ultra for every thrilling playoff game. With the superior light beer, you're prepared for all the crucial matchups in the 2025 NBA playoffs. Nothing complements the thrill of the NBA. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer. Alcohol available only in select markets.
Until it hurts.
You're gonna love this.
Novocaine.
This condition. I don't know.
And a bloody good time.
Almost forgot the best part.
It's the first great action comedy of the year. Novocaine. Paramount Plus.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly. What time is it? PB&J. Strawberry dip. Well, I got the munchies. I need.
The Lunchables Peanut Butter Jelly Time Remix, featuring Lil Jon and Twister. Dip into all that peanut butter and fruit-flavored dip in the refrigerated aisle.
Now we're out of paint. Good night. Oh. I just need a little bit more. How much should do us? And this thing right here. I was gonna try priming this. That way I had a black as well as a white one. We're gonna prime this one black, and then we're gonna leave it black. That tires out the hand. Pit coat on there. Okay. Done with that. Let's get the cleaning pot out here. Let's look at this thing one more time. Actually. Glad I did. But I missed some spots. There we go, got those. There we go. We nailed that pretty quick. Got through that pretty darn quick.
Gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
As fans unite for playoff glory, Michelob Ultra gets you game ready for an NBA showdown. Stay ready for all the action and stock your fridge with Ultra for every thrilling playoff game. With the superior light beer, you're prepared for all the crucial matchups in the 2025 NBA playoffs. Nothing complements the thrill of the NBA playoffs quite like the cool, crisp taste of Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of the NBA. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Must be 21 or older to work.
Yeah, what's up, Trips?
Only in select markets.
Get ready to laugh until it hurts.
You're gonna love this.
Novocaine is now streaming on Paramount Plus.
How you doing, buddy?
I don't feel pain.
You're a superhero.
No, yeah.
It's an adrenaline rush of fun
Whoa, this is the best.
and a bloody good time.
Almost forgot the best part.
It's the first great action comedy of the year.
Let the magic happen.
That's good. Looking forward to it.
Novocaine, rated R.
Just woke up. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I woke up, I think, at 6.
At Whole Foods Market, where you'll find crisp
6:30, somewhere in there.
salads and limited time desserts. Plus, dive into savings on grow-ready meats, organic seasonal produce, salty snacks, and more through June 10th.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.
Yeah, that's generally a good bet. Sleeping in on Saturday? That's the best. I had a birthday party today that we had to finish getting the house ready for. So, that was not in the cards for me today. And now the birthday party is going on. So I figured I'd take some time and get some of the things primed that I need to get primed. Nope, not mine. It's one of my kids. We had two of my kids were born about 3 days apart. 2 years and 3 days apart. So they're not twins or anything, but yeah, one's on the 15th, one's on the 18th.
Saturated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are.
There we go. Now it's looking clean. Yeah. Sounds good, Trips. Come on. It's still pumping out black.
Are you still live?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted to come in for cake and ice cream for a minute. You're good.
I can do that.
It's up to you. No pressure. You're good either way.
You're fine.
He like starts walking down the hall.
What's up, Ghost? Thank you, brother. There we go. Now we got no more black. It's all good, Ghost. All good, brother. Okay. Now that Trips is back, we're gonna recap the beginning of the stream. Cause I gotta go inside here and do cake and ice cream and that sort of thing here in a minute. No worries, Ghost. No worries at all. Hey, so this is what's going on. Down below me, you can see it says Snazzy Dimet approved, right? In there, there's two things. One is Titancraft. They are a company where you can go and create custom. Sounds good. Sounds good, Ghost. I'll be posting them up in Discord. So you can always keep up with me there, brother. No worries at all if you can't make it to the streams. I know it's sporadic. I don't expect anyone to show up, man. To be honest. So Titancraft, you can create your own minis. You can have them print them and send them to you, or you can buy the STLs and print them yourself. The other one I really want to touch on is something that I am doing. It is my venture. It is called Legendary Loot Works. It is going to be a lore-based miniature painting box. So it'll come with minis, it'll come with STLs, it'll come with the first box has a bunch of really cool things in it. But yeah, we've got some really cool things happening, and I can't wait to get you guys involved with all of that. I'm going to bring you guys along on that journey with me. It's based around the Kraken. This is a sneak peek of one of the things. Little display stand for your minis. Hopefully you guys can see that. But it is my new venture that I'm pretty excited about. I'm pretty stoked about it. We still have the signs going on. We got a couple signs to do, actually. But yeah, we got all sorts of stuff happening, and I'm excited about it all. If you have any questions, I'm going to be updating the Discord. And yeah, I just really appreciate you guys showing up when you do. Because like I said, I don't expect anyone to show up to these because I'm so sporadic. I don't have any set schedule, anything like that. But when you guys show up, it really makes my day. Cosmin, thanks for being here. Trips, Ghost. And I think that's all that stopped by today that chatted. But I sure appreciate you guys. I really do. We will catch you guys on the flippity flop. I gotta go do ice cream.